Hello, I'm Mara. Welcome back to my channel, Mara's Apartment Plants. Today we're going to be discussing the croton. This one's not so happy. So we have this one here. A lot of leaves are starting to fall off. I have a few of them here. We're gonna propagate these, definitely. And then we're gonna propagate some of the stems off of this. This one's not so bad, actually. This one's pretty good. Let me turn the camera so you can actually see it. This one's pretty good. So nice and full, but we're still gonna propagate that one too. So here we go. So what we're gonna do is, let me see. So I have some of the leaves here, and we're gonna propagate these in dirt. So what I have is, I have some soil and some Miracle-Gro potting mix. All right. I cut the bag upside down. Not a big deal, but just some it may be. And I have some leftover soil here too, with some perlite in it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put mostly this potting mix in here, just to keep it a little more compact, because these plants like to be wet. They like to be not wet. They like to be moist. So, and then also what I have is some earthworm castings. So what we're going to use is some earthworm castings. Drop that in there, probably about a cup and a half. So this is what I have here all together. Let me see, where did my little shovel go? Oh, here it is. So we're going to drop that in there. We have this here, and this is what it's going to look like. So I just have some earthworm castings. I have some of the Miracle-Gro in there, and we're just gonna mix it up. The earthworm castings will give it a little bit of nourishment and fertilization and stuff, even though when you use this Miracle-Gro stuff, it does have some slow release fertilizer in it. So you really don't have to do too much fertilization. Like I said in previous videos, I use my fish fertilizer, which is like all the guts and the bones and all this stuff that people don't want to eat from the fish. They mash it up, and I use that in my soil. Every watering, actually, I just use a diluted version. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these leaves, some of the leaves that fell off. This one is a little dried out, so we're gonna chop that top off of it. I'm use my Cutco scissors. Chop it right across the top. So like that. The other ones are in good shape, so we're gonna leave it like that. Now, what I did was I have some solo cups here. These are the smaller ones, and I like solo cups too. I burned some holes into the bottom with an iron, like a soldering iron. That's what it's called. And that gives it drainage. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna fill up the cup all the way. We're gonna fill it up all the way. We're gonna fill it up, and then plop these leaves right in here. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to be taking cuttings from this plant too. So with the other cuttings, I'm going to add even more leaves. So you can see as this starts to grow, you'll be able to see the roots forming. That's why I like the clear solo cups, because you could see what's going on with your plant. Otherwise, a lot of times you really don't know, and you'll have like these black planter pots or the plastic planter pots, even though they have great drainage, you can't really see what's going on inside of there. And this is a lot easier. Not a little bit, a lot easier. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the propagation part. So, oh, a leaf fell off. It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna just plop it into this dirt. So now we have 4 leaves in here. All right. So what we're gonna do is, let me do this so that you can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this plant. It has this has 2 branches here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut right at the base. Hold on one second. You're gonna get some really sharp scissors. You're gonna cut right at the base. Now this leaf just fell off of over here. We're gonna put that right into the dirt. Again. Hold on one second. All right. Now, this has a lot of leaves. So we're gonna take these leaves off. One here, very close to the stem. One here, and we could do another one, I think. We'll take this one off. So now we have 3 leaves. We'll set them to the side. And what I'm gonna do with these plants is we're going to water propagate them. So I have these jars here filled with pebbles, with marbles. We're gonna just plop them in there, okay? Oh, I forgot to tell you this part. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna scratch off. Hold on one second. I'm still learning this, guys. The YouTube. You're gonna scratch off some of this base. You see that? How we take off some of that bark that's on there. We're gonna scratch that off. So much easier when you're not on camera. And then, it smells so good. It smells so fresh. And then you're gonna plop that in there. Now, oh, and another leaf fell off, so that's good. We'll just propagate that and see how it goes. All right, so now we're gonna take another cutting. Where are we gonna take a cutting from? All right, we'll take it from this main stem. Here we go. So we're gonna take it from the main stem. We're gonna remove a leaf because that's where the roots are gonna form. All right. We're gonna scrape off some of that bark and we're gonna stick it right into the orange pebbles. Okay. So that's gonna be one cutting. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these pebbles, we're gonna fill it up with water. You see how I'm filling it up? I'm gonna leave it a little above the pebbles. That's just a good support. I like it. I like the support from it. Also, the orange pebbles look so pretty with the croton. Or I think that's how you say it. Other people say it croton and croton. I don't know, but I say it that way. All right, so, and then this one here, what are we gonna do here? So I have a lot of, let's see, we have a lot of leaves here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it off of this one. Right here, right by this bump here. You see that? You see that bump right there? We're gonna take it right there. And then See that bump right there? We're gonna take that, we're gonna scrape off some right underneath it. Right underneath it, we're gonna scrape off. It just gets it going faster, like a little bit faster. And it actually works, which is nice. So, and then we have all of these nodes here, like that the leaves fell off of recently. So the roots will probably form out of that. So I might put this in a deeper vase because this is a longer shoot. So we're gonna shove that into the pebbles in this one. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill it up with water. And a little above, so that those little nodes, those little points where the leaves fell off, those are going to be touching the water. See that? Can you see that? Where the nodes are. See that? Right there. That's what we want. So we're just gonna put that off to the side. And then I'm gonna take this sorry little sucker here. Oh, a leaf fell off. We'll put that on the side. Let's see. This one's good. I'm gonna take my shears, cut it really close to the stem. That's it. Scrape off the bottom. Let me see. And then there's one leaf here that I want to take off so that we can shove that down. So I'm going to put this into a smaller vase. Okay. And then let's see. Anything else on this one? No, I think we're going to just leave that one alone for now. We're going to put that off to the side. I'm going to take my really pretty one that's starting to like flop over because it's so big. I mean, this thing is huge. This thing is like flopping over. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's huge. Like you could see it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same exact thing with this one. Now this is a little scary, but we're gonna take. We have a bunch of leaves here. We're gonna take that here. We're gonna go all the way down to this one here. Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what? So the unfortunate part is we're gonna take these leaves off. Boom. Bye-bye. But don't get too sad because they will grow roots. So, and I think I'm gonna take off this one too. This leaf too. Right here. Now I'm gonna put it into the bigger vase. Vase. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour some water on top of there. And make sure it touches where the leaves that you pulled out are. So right there, that's it. We're done. Now, what else are we gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna take all these leaves here. Like I said, solo cup. Plop these beautiful leaves into this dirt, dry dirt. These are gorgeous. And then we could see, I'm putting 5 or 6 in here. I really want to, because some of them won't make it. Some of them will die. So I'm putting 5 or 6 in there, so you make it like a nice little full thing. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna water. Now watch this. You can see the water going through. I'm gonna need more water soon. Whoops. You're gonna see the water going through the dirt because this is brand new dirt. So we're gonna take some more, put some in here, put some in here. And we're gonna try to get as many as we can out of this. All right. Water that in. Now, with these propagations, don't forget to put this tap water conditioner into your water because this is really going to help. It's going to help a lot. Okay, you don't want any chlorine. Now the other night I said it removes like salts and stuff, but it removes chlorine, chloramines, detoxifies heavy metal, and you know, it says it's a high concentration formula. It just makes it like a really pure water. I wouldn't recommend to drink it on your own, but definitely use it for your plants. All right, and then these plants here, they're gonna take a while to root, so they'll probably take like about a month before you see anything going on beneath the surface. And that's pretty much it. Let me go get some more water. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Hello. So, yeah, so then we have this, that. All right. One more. I think we're going to take one more cutting from here. There we go. So we have we have this beautiful cutting. We're going to take off the leaves on the bottom. And then I'm going to shove it into this one. And then, shove it into this one. And we're going to fill it up with water. Hold on, it's getting slippery. Fill it up with this water. And that's it. Then I'm going to take one more of my solo cups. Fill it up with dirt all the way. Plop each one of these, each one of these pulled off cuttings. Put it in here. These are nice and fresh. They just smell so good when they're fresh. It's not a crazy amount of, all right, and that's it. We are done with this little project for today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I have is I have a very, very strong grow light that I'm going to be putting these under. Now, these plants like a lot of light, So, what we're going to do is I'm going to put it under a very strong grow light, and I'm going to leave it there for about 40 days. And you'll see when the roots start to form. You'll see them in the vases. You'll see them in the solo cups. So it's fantastic. Now they sell like clear planter pots. They'll sell them on eBay, Amazon. They'll sell them. What you want to do is you could buy them, or you could just get these. I mean, and then burn your own holes in it. I'm sure. I mean, it's a lot more work, but it's not that much more work. It's fun too. All right, and then that's it. Oh, what I want to say is, please like my post if you'd like, if you want it, if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. And if you want to comment, you can comment. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Just write whatever you want. And that's all. Thank you for coming to Mara's Apartment Plants. Thank you for helping me propagate crotons. Have a good night.